Ladies and gentlemen, welcome out to week number 12 of the BBR, the Breejects Battle Royale. We're here. It's the end of the regular season. It is the last week. The Detroit Steel Wings are locked in for playoffs, and we are finishing this season, hopefully with a bang. We are going up against Ruppy and the Columbus Swoo. If you guys are excited, show some love on that like button down below. If you guys are new, feel free to subscribe for more as well. We got plenty of Draft League content over here on the channel. The matchup this week is pretty difficult. I'm not going to lie. It is a very hard-hitting team that we've got here. We are currently 8-3 and my opponent is 5-6, so we're looking to pick up our 9th victory here today. Of course, check out my opponent's channel. Link will be in the description as always, and we're gonna go full face cam so you guys can check out the merchandise, pick up a t-shirt. It helps to keep the lights on around here. Greatly appreciated for those of you guys who supported throughout the entire season and going into the playoffs, which is absolutely incredible. Very excited, and I hope you guys are too. We're going to start talking about the teams. If you guys are new, I do the team builder prior to the Wi-Fi battle, and there's usually some text floating somewhere on screen in post-production. That way you guys can see what I'm bringing and why I'm bringing it. Talk about the threats, talk about, you know, what I'm preparing for, what I'm not preparing for, what so on and so forth. So that'll be there. Always recommend you guys watch it, but of course that link is, that timestamp is in the description. And yeah, it's going to be a fun matchup, and hoping to finish off the regular season with a bang. So well, that being said, hope you guys enjoy. You guys are going to start seeing some teams appear on screen right about now. My opponent has a team that consists of Rillaboom, Hawlucha, Magnezone, Tyranitar, Hatterene, Tentacruel, Reboot, Druddigon, Kanto, Marowak, and Clawitzer. Some things to know about my opponent's team. He's got 3 really incredible stealth rockers in the form of Druddigon, Marowak, and Tyranitar. He has a Toxic Spiker in the form of Tentacruel, a Rapid Spinner in the form of Tentacruel, a Defogger in the form of Hawlucha, and a Magic Bouncer in the form of Hatterene. Hatterene is his only cleric support with Healing Wish access. So we're looking to have a fun matchup here this week. So the Pokemon, so he's got, I mean, right out the gate, if I had to pick 6 that I think are going to show up, I think Hatterene needs to show up. I think Hatterene keeps Haxorus from just clicking dragon moves. I think Rillaboom is going to show up. It's a really great Pokemon, and provides a little bit more physical offense to the team. It can help set up some additional speed for my opponent as well. It can nerf some of those ground weaknesses that he's got. I think he's going to bring Magnezone potentially to do something about the Sand Slash. I think Marowak, Kanto Marowak is going to show up because that is his only ground type on the team to help out with Jolteon. I think Hawlucha is going to show up because after an Unburden boost, it does outspeed everything I can possibly bring. And then Tyranitar can also show up. Tyranitar is just a monster and can reset weather in case I do get the hail up. So that being said, spoilers, we're not bringing hail this week. We're going to start breaking down the team. The first Pokemon that I am bringing here is going to be Parkway the Mandibuzz. She is rocking her heavy duty boots with the overcoat ability. We have Air Slash, Roost, U-Turn, and Knockoff. 252 EVs in HP, 108 in defense, 148 in special defense with a calm nature. Now, the HP and defense allow us to be 3-hit KO'd by Adamant Banded Rillaboom Woodhammer in terrain. And the remainder of that is just to let us help out the special defense just a little bit more. Air Slash is great damage on Rillaboom. It's great on Hawlucha. It is great just overall in general. Like, it's really spammable against this team. The Pokemon that we don't want to stay in on, it does hit pretty well, which is really nice. Knockoff is always going to be good to remove items. U-Turn is good for pivot momentum. And then Roost is going to be there for the longevity. The next Pokemon that we are bringing is Hugh the Tangrowth. Hugh's rocking his Assault Vest this week with the Regenerator ability. We have Stomping Tantrum, Sludge Bomb, Giga Drain, and Brick Break. 236 EVs in HP, 188 EVs in defense, 84 EVs in special defense with a relaxed nature. The 188 in defense is necessary to take on Tyranitar a little bit more. The 188 paired with the defense. This is really our Tyranitar check. So we need to make sure that Tangrowth stays alive and healthy. Depending on certain sets that he might bring from Magnezone and Hatterene, this can be worn down pretty quickly. An offensive Tentacruel with a poison types coverage could also be very harmful to this Pokemon, but he just has a lot of Pokemon that can kind of deal with it. So we've got kind of a 3-part defensive, 3-part offensive core this week. Nothing too crazy there. Sludge Bomb hits the Rillaboom, Sludge Bomb hits the Hawlucha, Stomping Tantrum hits the Magnezone, Brick Break hits the Tyranitar, Sludge Bomb hits Hatterene, Stomping Tantrum hits Tentacruel and Reboot, Sludge Bomb hits the Druddigon, Giga Drain hits the Marowak, and the Clawitzer. Nothing too crazy to say about that. We're here to take some hits and dish some out. Speaking of taking hits and dishing out, we have here next Lil Papa the Dusclops. He's rocking his Eevee with the Frisk ability. Finding out items is going to be very crucial in this matchup. We have Will-O-Wisp, Bulldoze, Ice Beam, and Poltergeist. 252 EVs in HP, 68 in defense, 188 in special defense with a sassy nature. With this spread, we are 3-hit KO'd by Modest Clawitzer. If he's like modest life orb, modest specs, you know, that's going to be a little bit of a problem, but a max special attack Clawitzer we can take 3 dark pulses from and go from there. Will-O-Wisp is really great to burn Rillaboom, to burn Hawlucha, to burn Tyranitar, to burn Druddigon, to burn Marowak. I mean, it's really nice to burn some of these physical threats that he's got. If it's maybe Reboot and it goes for a Libero move and it's not fire type anymore, being able to Will-O-Wisp, that can be really, really nice. Ice Beam hits the Rillaboom, Ice Beam hits the Hawlucha, Bulldoze hits the Magnezone and the Tyranitar, Poltergeist hits the Hatterene. Poltergeist is really nice to hit a lot of his mons, but Bulldoze also hits the Tentacruel and the Reboot. Ice Beam hits the Druddigon and the Marowak, and then Poltergeist hits the Clawitzer. Nothing too crazy there. That's going to wrap up our defensive core. The next Pokemon we are bringing is going to be Decay the Salazzle. She is also rocking her heavy duty boots. We're not bringing hazard removal this week, so I wanted my Pokemon weak to those to have those boots on the ready. She is rocking her boots with the corrosion ability. We have Flamethrower, Sludge Wave, Will-O-Wisp, and Nasty Flop. 12 EVs in HP, 252 in special attack, 244 in speed with a modest nature. With the speed, we are outspeeding max speed Tentacruel. If we are able to get some chip damage off on that, we don't necessarily want to stay in, but if we can get some chip damage off on there. Nasty Plot Salazzle just looks really, really nice this week. Dual Stab just kind of rips his team apart. Dual Stab takes care of the Rillaboom. Flamethrower hits the Hawlucha. Flamethrower hits the Magnezone. Tyranitar is a little problematic. Sludge Wave hits the Hatterene. Tentacruel can take a hit. Sludge Wave hits the Reboot, the Druddigon. Flamethrower hits the Clawitzer. Sludge Wave hits the, Flamethrower hits the Marowak. Sludge Wave hits the Clawitzer. And then again, like I said, Will-O-Wisp, pairing that with Dusclops being able to just kind of spam that around freely to some of his physical threats. Tyranitar is a real likely switch into this Pokemon, so being able to Will-O-Wisp that thing can be very beneficial for us. Next Pokemon we're bringing this week is hidden below the Diggersby. He's rocking his Choice Scarf with the huge power ability. We have Spikes, high horsepower, U-turn, and Body Slam, 36 EVs in HP, 252 in attack, 220 in speed with an adamant nature. Spikes are really good. If we can get the Hatterene out of the way, a Spike goes a really long way in wearing down Pokemon like Rillaboom, Magnezone, Tyranitar, Tentacruel, Reboot, Druddigon, just a Spike. I'm not trying to stack. One Spike is going to go a long way in this matchup. I can feel it. High horsepower is great. High horsepower does a lot of damage to Pokemon like the Magnezone, to the Tyranitar, to the Tentacruel, to the Reboot. Pretty much everything that doesn't resist ground typing. U-turn is nice for the momentum, and then Body Slam is there to help out against Pokemon like the Hawlucha, just in case they have not gone for an unburdened sweep. With the 220 EVs in speed with an adamant nature, we are outspeeding Hawlucha that is not gone for that has not received its unburdened boost as of yet, and we can go for that and attack. The last Pokemon we are bringing on the team is going to be Shuriken the Haxorus. He's rocking Life Orb with the Unnerve ability. Close Combat, Poison Jab, Stomping Tantrum, and Scale Shot. We have 188 EVs in HP, 252 EVs in attack, 4 in defense, 4 in special defense, 60 in speed with an adamant nature. Unnerve is really great because he has a lot of Pokemon that can bring those resistance berries, and being able to unnerve those right out the gate can be pretty awesome for us. I actually kind of like leading off with Haxorus the more I think about it, because it outspeeds a Jolly Tyranitar. We can toss off a huge attack into something and then just kind of follow it up and go from there. Poison Jab hits the Rillaboom. Scale Shot and Poison Jab and in close combat all hit Hawlucha. Stomping Tantrum hits the Magnezone. Close combat hits Tyranitar. Poison Jab hits Hatterene. Stomping Tantrum hits the Tentacruel and the Reboot. Scale Shot hits Druddigon. Scale Shot hits Marowak. Scale Shot hits Clawitzer. And of course, after Scale Shot, we do get the defense drops, but we do also get these speed boosts. Without any boost, like I said, we are outspeeding max speed Tyranitar, which also does outspeed max speed Magnezone as well. Hatterene, Druddigon, Marowak, and Clawitzer as well. So we're pretty fast already, and then once we get that boost, we'll be able to be a little bit faster than some other Pokemon on his team. But that is going to be the team. Let me know your guys' thoughts in the comments section down below. I'm going to cut to where we connect, and I'll be right back. Ladies and gentlemen, we are here with our Week 12 matchup, the last week in the regular season here of BBR, the Rejects Battle Royale. My name is CBAD, coach of the Detroit Steelwings. We're taking on Ruppy and the Columbus Swoo. If you guys are excited to show some love, if you're new, hit that subscribe button. And of course, feel free to check out the links in the description for merch, extra channels, my opponent, all that fun stuff. We're going to cut to team preview, and I'll be right back. All right, so we did not see the Hatterene show up, and we did not see Tentacruel, but instead we see Clawitzer, and or we didn't see the Hawlucha, I guess I should say. So that's actually really good for us. I still like leading off with our Haxorus here to just put a big dent in his team. I still like that. Let me just take a look here and see what we're doing to like a lead rock Marowak or something along those lines. Lots of damage, actually. We're doing lots of damage if he like leads rock. So we're going ahead and lead off there. I actually don't mind not seeing Hatterene or Hawlucha. Hawlucha was a potential, really big potential threat in my opinion. So I'm pretty okay with that. I'm just going to turn down that volume in my headphones here just a little bit. And I'm going to grab a swig of G Fuel. Use code CBAD. My opponent leads off with the Ruin, which is Tentacruel. Okay. Okay. We have a chance to actually do some big boy damage to this thing right out the gate. However, we're probably slower. We're probably slower, and Haxorus does do a lot of damage early on. I think what I'll do is just go out into Mandibuzz here. Just scout to see what he wants to go for. I'm not trying to get knocked. I mean, he could knock off right here, but I'm not trying to get knocked off by this thing. I don't want to get a Scald Burn. We know Clawitzer's going to have Mega Launcher. Rillaboom's going to have Grassy Surge. Magnezone more than likely having Magnet Pull, I'd assume. The Marowak having Rock Head. Tentacruel, I'm going to assume to have Liquid Ooze. And then Tyranitar is probably at Sandstream set. So that's going to be my expectations there for the abilities on his team. Yeah, this thing could be offensive with like Dazzling Gleam and Ice Beam. I mean, it really gets a weird amount of coverage. So I'm going to switch out. And if he actually switches out, it's good to know that it's slower than me. But let's just see what he wants to go for here. Knockoff. Okay. We see this thing carries knockoff. Knocks off my heavy duty boots. That's fine. I am just going to U-turn out because I'm slower. Because I'm slower. Right? Yeah, let's do that. Let's U-turn out because I'm slower. Let's U-turn out because I'm slower. So we saw the knockoff. So that's not the worst thing in the world, actually. If that was his immediate response to Haxorus here. He's got the Sludge Bomb as well. Okay. Got the Sludge Bomb. We're gonna get some chip here. A little bit of chip. Puts it in range of Stomping Tantrum if need be. I also don't see any sort of reason to not go into Diggersby and click high horsepower either. But let's just wait and see if I see Black Sludge or like Shookaberry. Let's just wait and see. You see Black Sludge. Okay. So I am much faster than you. And I am going to click high horsepower. Like, Rillaboom's probably his switch into this thing. Air Balloon, something might be a switch in. But I'm fine with all that. We'll just high horsepower here to knock this thing out. If Life Orb Haxorus is going to knock this out, then I assume Huge Power, high horsepower is going to do the same thing. I'm not even going to bother calculating that. I don't see a ground immunity. Again, unless he's like balloon something. He withdraws. So U-turn would have also got us some offensive momentum there as he goes out into Mother, which is the Marowak. Okay. And we missed that high horsepower. Okay. All right. Fun times. Fun times. We will go out into... let's just go out into Mandibuzz here. Unfortunately, with the boots being knocked off, so a little bit much, and I feel like Marowak may just go for Stealth Rocks here, being able to take a hit. If we're gonna miss one move, let's just move that let's miss that high horsepower right out of the gate. 95% accurate move. We're just gonna miss it out of the gate. It's okay. Or however much it is. What is it? High horsepower, 95%. Yeah, let's just go on ahead and get that out of the way. He goes for Bone Ring. Okay. And I've got no problem just clicking knockoff right here. We should be faster than this thing. So if he's got like a Thick Club or something, we're going to get rid of that. Yep, there's that. He's got the Toxic. Okay. Okay. So he's no longer going to be as offensively... what's the word I want to look for here? Detrimental, I think. I'm just going to go for Air Slash for some damage here. Let's go for Air Slash for some damage. Just a little chip. Just a little chip. Plus, we can also get a flinch, too. Oh, here we go. I'll take that payback for the 5% miss. I'll take that. Now, I do want to roost here. But I also just want to U-turn because I feel like he might just try to get rocks up or something, you know? He may just try to get rocks up. And if I can U-turn out into something as he goes for stealth rocks like Haxorus, you know, we're not looking too bad. We're not looking too bad at all. So let's go on ahead and do that. Like I said, I think he's just going to try to get rocks up. Oh, he's got rock slide. Okay, that's not bad. Oh, that's some good damage. Oh, it's a crit too. Wow, we are having a fun game so far. I am just gonna go for the scale shot here. I'm gonna go for the scale shot. We'll get the speed boost so it forces something to come in to kind of hurt us. The scale shot should be doing enough to take this thing down. Oh no! Oh no, 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 no. I needed a third hit. Oh no, 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 no. Mr. Bone Meringue, please. Oh, that's gonna knock us out. Oh no. Marowak KO's Haxorus. That's not good. Okay. Not the end of the world. Because we do have a Diggersby that can just now pretty safely do some damage here. I want to go for high horsepower because it doesn't allow in the Tentacruel. And if I miss another 5% move, I'm going to be upset. Let's just see. Or another 95% aggro move, I should say. There we go. Diggersby KO's Marowak. So we would have gotten that KO and we'd still have a Haxorus if I did not, you know, die to that, but it is what it is. I think Rillaboom has to come out here. Rillaboom or Clawitzer, depending on. It's unfortunate that my unnerved Pokemon is gone. There's a lot of resistance berries my opponent could have here. Goes on to Nilpert as the drummer. All right. So I don't mind Tangrowth necessarily. I think Tangrowth is a fine play. Because he could just U-turn as well. He could just U-turn as well. Let's just go on to Tangrowth here. Let's calc some damage. We're 3-hit KO'd by Banded U-turn. Here's the U-turn. Are you banded? Oh, you look to be. Your life orb. Okay. Okay, so we know he's not banded. Which is good. Good news for us. Unfortunately, I don't think we're... actually, we can take a hit. We can take one Sludge Bomb from this Tentacruel. We're at 63, and after Grassy Terrain, we'll be able to take it. He goes out to Entrepta, which is the Magnezone. Oh, boy. Okay. I'm at 69. I am just going to click Stomping Tantrum here. I'm at 69%. I'm out of range of a Modest Choice Specs Magnezone. He's got Substitute. Okay. So now we know you're not Specs. You got Leftovers and Grassy Terrain? Yeah, he's Leftovers. Okay. So he's Leftovers, Magnezone. I don't know if he wants to, what he wants to do here. I kind of want to click Sludge Bomb. predicting the Rillaboom to want to come in, which isn't the world's worst play. Because I can take hits from this thing pretty easily. I'm gonna go for a Stomping Tantrum. I don't want him to go for another sub if he's cheeky. There's a Flash Cannon. Okay. So we take that. All right, that is some good damage we're getting off on that thing. Unfortunately, I think another Flash Cannon may knock us out. Where am I at? If he's max special attack modest, I'm at 48, so I can take another one. I'm going to go for another Stomping Tantrum here. We've seen Substitute. We've seen Flash Cannon. He withdraws. Okay, was this the time to go for Sludge Bomb? As he goes out? Oh, yeah, that would have been the time. That's fine. Get a little bit of damage off. Nothing too crazy. He gets, of course, his Grassy Terrain, and then I can probably... He may just knock off here. I've got no problem just going out into my Mandibuzz here. In case he just tries to knock. Here's the knockoff. Okay. So we take that pretty well. And then I don't mind just U-turning. Because he'll probably want to U-turn as well. I've got no problem just U-turning. Let's go ahead and go for that. As he just U-turns. Okay. He takes a little bit of Life Orb. I'm going to get a little momentum here. And I think we U-turn out into Diggersby and we U-turn again. Just to keep up some sort of pressure. Let's see what he wants to go out into here. Maybe Tyranitar? Let's see. If he goes out into Tyranitar, we can play some games. He goes out into Entrapta, which is going to be the Magnezone. We'll get a little bit of damage here. And now what we can do is just go right on out into our Diggersby. Alternatively, I could go Salazzle and click Flamethrower. I don't think that's a bad play. Let's do that. Let's do that, because we can get a little bit more chip damage down on this Tentacruel as well. There's his leftovers. I want to assume that we should be able to go for a Flamethrower here. Go for a Flamethrower. Let's go ahead and do that. Because I thought about Will-O-Wisping the Tyranitar that's about to come in. Thought about it. Thought about it. So if I can get a 10% burn, that'd be wonderful. Nope. Okay. That is fine. And we see actually leftovers here. So I'm going to click Will-O-Wisp now in front of this thing. Because I'm going to hope he doesn't go for a rock move. Like he goes for something to hit Tangrowth. Or Dusclops. Here we go. We'll nerf this thing's offensive capability. As he sets up Stealth Rocks. Okay. Good trade. Good trade. I'm okay with that. We still have our boots on as well, so I'm okay with that turn of events. And I think, truthfully, I can sack Mandibuzz here. I'll sack Mandibuzz to keep Salazzle around. And then we can probably bring in Diggersby on this thing since we know he's leftovers and not, you know, a berry. The only thing we don't know yet is Clawitzer. We know Magnezone has leftovers, Tentacruel has Black Sludge, Rillaboom has Life Orb. Clawitzer might be Specs or Scarf. Looking at, it could be Scarf just to give it a little bit more, you know, staying power, a little bit of speed control. Let's go ahead and sag Mandibuzz to rocks. Pizza KOs Mandibuzz indirectly. This has got Rock Slide. Okay. Cool beans. Tangrowth still looks really good to help out with Magnezone. So if he's got like Toxic, I don't want that to happen. Little Papa actually can probably take a hit at this point as well. But I want to keep you healthy for the Clawitzer. Let's go on to Diggersby. Let's go on to Diggersby. And then let's just U-turn. Let's just go ahead and U-turn here. Because he wants to stay in, that's fine. We'll get more damage off for like Salazzle to put in some work later on. I don't mind that. Let's see what draws. Okay, so we made the right play there. And he goes out to Magnezone. Ooh, okay. We're gonna get some U-turn damage off here. I don't mind. I don't mind Tangrowth coming in now. I do not mind Tangrowth coming in. And what I will do here is I will Sludge Bomb, expecting him to want to go on to Rillaboom. These Flash Cannons, you know, so be it. But I am just going to... I'm going to Sludge Bomb here. Because last time he did not want to stay in it. I'm far too healthy for sub-Flash Cannon shenanigans. So I think it makes sense to go out into Rillaboom here. Reset that terrain. Hey, Flash Cannons. Okay, I made that wrong play. That was a bad read on my part. That's a bad read on my part. That's okay. That's okay, because where am I at? 78? I'm at 38. So if he's modest, he can knock me out here. I think that means I go. Oh, is this where I go? We have a choice to make because I'm running out of Rillaboom answers. Let's go out in a Lil Papa to take his hit. I made a bad play there, so I need to recover. He can sub freely right here. I think he I don't know. Let's see what he wants to do. He can sub super freely here. There's Flash Cannon. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. And what I will do right now is just go for the Bulldoze here. He's got Thunderbolt as well. Okay, so Bulldoze is going to do some sizable damage. All right. I wonder if at -1 speed, if he underspeeds Sassy Dusclops here. What am I at? 40? What would he need to be at? Like -1? I don't think so. Yeah, 53. So he can probably do some more big boy damage to me here. I need to keep you around. Let's Bulldoze one more time. Let's Bulldoze one more time. There's a Flash Cannon. Flash Cannon is same base power. All right, we're taking that too. Awesome. Here's another Bulldoze. He's just out of range. He's just out of range. We get another speed drop, so we're actually faster than this time. I assume we're faster this time. Oh, we speed tie if he has no speed. So let me go on ahead and switch out into... No, because he's analytic. I need to take this. I'm going to go over the poltergeist in case he wants to keep this thing around. Oh, good play. Good play. Let's get some big boy damage off on Neil Peart. I'm okay with that. I am okay with that. And I miss. Oh, no, never mind. I thought I wasn't going to hit. Let's go. Big boy damage off on you. Now, his life orb, his knockoff is going to kill us like 100%. So I can either go for a Will-O-Wisp on a switch, or I can go for an Ice Beam here. I think I'm going to go for a Will-O-Wisp. Let's go for that. Knockoff should kill us. Yup. Rillaboom KOs, Dusclops. All right. So let's go out into Salazzle, and then I am going to double out into Tangrowth. Because I think Tyranitar would come in right here. I think Tyranitar would come in. I don't know if I'm just not getting reads right or what's going on today, but I'm in a little bit of a back corner situation. And I can't say I'm the world's biggest fan of it. We'll take a little bit from rocks. Okay, cool. So we did make that read right. As he goes out into Entrapta. Okay. So we'll actually get a little bit of grassy terrain recovery. I've got no trouble just going for a... I think Brick Break is probably our safest option to get a little bit of damage off on this thing. Brick Break's doing 29, but he's got some defense. I think I do need to go for Stomping Tantrum here. Let's go ahead and go for that. He goes for the Flash Cannon. That's fine. We should be able to knock him out from right here. That was not a crit. Oh, wow. I'm just impressed. All right. Tangrowth KO's Mag. Tangrowth KO's Magnezone. So, am I out of range of a Banded or a Life Orb? U-turn is the question. Uh, 37. So knockoff does not kill me. U-turn does. I think I need to keep this thing around, but what do I get rid of? Scarf Diggersby could be beneficial. I'm gonna go on to Salazzle. I'm gonna get a little bit of regen here. That might not be the play, but if he's Scarf Clawitzer, it still outspeeds me anyways, and Tangrowth has a better chance. U-turns. Okay, so we 4 times resist that. That's no trouble. Let's take a little bit more Life Orb. We're wearing him down, and then we do get some Black Sludge recovery as well. Or not some Black Sludge, I'm sorry, some Grassy Terrain. He's got a burnt Tyranitar, which isn't too bad for us. It is not too bad for us as he goes out into the Ruin, actually. Okay. So I forgot this thing was still around, actually. There's going to be like some Scald damage that I don't want to take, I assume. That's Tentacool. Yeah, we're getting into a range where I need to make sure that I'm still around. So let's go out into Tangrowth here. I need to make sure I'm still around. I'm getting worn down. I don't know if we can bring this back, but let's keep Salazzle around to keep helping out with Rillaboom. Take a little bit of rocks. Just the knockoff. So I have no more AV, which is not good in the grand scheme of things. So what I need to do now is see if I can take a Sludge Bomb. I don't think I can, but I think I just go switch out into Diggersby right now, actually. Truthfully, yeah, because I don't take this. So let's keep this thing around to help out with that. Let's go on to Diggersby and take the Sludge Bomb. Scald will hurt us if he makes that play. The Sludge Bomb should not be doing too much to us. All right. Now what I want to do here... is Body Slam my play? Because I feel like high horsepower is pretty obvious. Yeah, let's high horsepower. I gotta start killing some stuff. Let's go for the high horsepower. If he goes down to Dragon Zord, that's fine. We should be able to 2-hit KO this thing. We should be. No, it should. Or we crit. We don't even crit. Wow! Dig KOs Tyranitar. Okay. I think his Rillaboom comes in here. So it's 3-3 right now. It's 3-3. Let's make sure he goes down to Big Daddy Claw. Here we are. So, what do I need here? I need Diggersby for the Tentacruel. If he's Scarf, can he outspeed me? He can hit 166. If he's Scarf. High horsepower does not knock this thing out. Oh boy. Let's go Tangrowth and take a water move, please. Because I think I still need Diggersby and I think I still need Salazzle. In the grand scheme of things. But if it's Scarf Clawitzer, I think he sweeps right now. Here's Water Pulse, so we can take one of those. Probably not too well, but you know, we can try. We can try. And then Giga Drain is my play, if anything. I don't know if he'd go out Rillaboom. I think he'd go Tentacruel. I'm going to Stomping Tantrum and hope that I make this read right. Unless he's not Scarf. Okay. You go on to Tentacruel? He goes on to Neopert. Should have Sludge Bombed. It's okay. We'll get a little bit more chip off on this thing. We're still in this game too. We're going to get some grassy terrain as well. I need to keep Tangrowth around for Clawitzer. I need to keep... Sludge Bomb would have been so clutch there. Oh, I just thought he would have went down in Tentacruel. I thought that was a pretty free switch. I think I am still in range of a Life Orb U-turn, if I'm not mistaken. Rillaboom. Just see. I've got time on my clock. 35. I need him to not be adamant. As I go for a Sludge Bomb, truthfully. I need you to not be adamant. Jolly, please. Jolly, please. Jolly, please. Jolly, please. Nope, he's adamant. All right. Rillaboom. KO's Tang. Let's see what he goes out into. If that's Scarf Clawitzer, I think I lose. Now. Let me check. Diggersby versus Clawitzer. If he's +1, What do I hit? I hit 189. Jesus, and he's probably got Grassy Glide on there. Does Decay knock this thing out? Is Salazzle? Salazzle's not faster either. All right, I need to go out into Diggersby. I'm faster. I need like a crit or I body slam full para, and I think I need to go for the body slam full para here. Body slam full para, please. Because then it comes down to Salazzle versus Tentacruel, and I can't win that one either. There's Water Pulse. Damn it. Okay, but Salazzle's faster. Salazzle's faster. But I don't beat Tentacruel. Unfortunately. I don't beat Tentacruel in any world, unfortunately. So let's go on to Salazzle here. We can attempt to make this as close as possible, but I don't think it'll happen. I will Sludge Wave here, because yeah, I imagine Tentacruel has to have Water move. Oh, he withdraws. Okay, so he's gonna play for differential here as he goes back on to Tentacruel, which is fine. He needs that in order to play playoffs. Actually, he needs that big time. Oh, my computer froze. My OBS froze. I have no idea. There we go. I am back. Okay. That is not a lot of damage. Okay, I think he wins this 3-0. Because I don't see a world where I win this unless he doesn't have a water move. I'm at 86, so he can get min-rolled with Scald, and I can maybe go for a nasty plot and crit. Maybe? Maybe? There's Scald. Min-roll, 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 min-roll. Ooh! Okay. Okay. Crit Sludge Wave. Crit plus 2 Sludge Wave actually only does 54 to 64, so I cannot win this. Figured I'd try it, you know, see what happens. But unless his Rillaboom does not have, unless like he's negative defense nature and something else, I don't even know. I don't even know, but he's got this in the bag, and that's going to be a 3-0 win for Ruppy. Yeah. Maybe if I would have been +4, maybe, but Tentacruel's going to KO Salazzle. And that is going to be a 3-0 win to the Columbus Swoo. The Detroit Steel Wings are going to lose 0-3. It was a great game, man. I did not expect, I didn't expect some of the team, some of the sets that he brought. I definitely thought Tyranitar would have been more offensive. I don't think I expected Tentacruel to show up at all. And then the substitute Magnezone set was just really, really good. So hats off to Ruppy. That was a great match. We may see him in playoffs, so we've got the advantage there if that is the case. We are still locked in even after that loss, so that is going to be the battle. Hope you guys have enjoyed. That concludes the regular season here for the Detroit Steel Wings. We are finishing up season 2 of the Rejects Battle Royale, 8-4, heading into playoffs soon. So looking forward to that. Hope you guys are too. Subscribe if you guys are new so you don't miss out. Leave a like if you've enjoyed. Check out my opponent's channel. All that being said, I'm going to remind you guys to be great and do great. I'm going to let this outro bang. I'm going to talk to you all soon. Later.